Pictograph Alphabet ABC. Look at the alphabet A. It is shaped like an arch gate. Let's start alphabet A, arch series. Look at the top of a mountain. Someone thinks it's very high, and someone thinks it's very white, because, at the top of a high mountain, permanent snow there is. But there are some people think that it is shaped like an arch. That is, the mountain is a very high, sharp, white, arched, snow-capped mountain. Voca root number 4. Latin root arcus means bow, arch, or vault. Hereunder we will study various words containing Latin root arcus. Arc, arch, arcade, archery, arbalist, arcane, archive, arcana, arc. Look at the fat alphabet A. It looks like an arch-formed porch. Look at the high snow-capped mountain. Its top has a arched form. It looks like an round-headed alphabet A. From now, let's start a journey of building your vocabulary. Vocabulary number 6. Bowyer. Bowyer is a craftsman to make a bow. Etymology. Bowyer. Bowyer is composed of an English word bow and a suffix, -er, meaning a person. Literally, Bowyer is a craftsman to manufacture a bow. Meanwhile, bow is derived from root buck meaning to bend. A phoneme buck means bulged in an arc shape. There are many related words containing this root, such as rainbow, crossbow, elbow, akimbo, bowel, meaning to greet, eyebrow, etc. In addition, there are many related words containing this root, such as Sawyer, Tom Sawyer, lawyer, tawyer, mower, Arkansawyer, etc. A person who shoots an arrow with a bow is an archer, and a person who makes bows is a bowyer. Meanwhile, a sawyer is a person who uses a saw, not a sawmaker. A lawyer is a person who uses a law for providing various legal services, not a lawmaker. A bow is so named because it is bent in the shape of an arc. Bow has many meanings except a hunting bow. Selecting two out of them, the first is to bend the head or upper part of the body as a sign of greeting. Hunting bow. Greeting bow. Kow-tow. Kow-tow is to kneel and touch the ground with the forehead in worship or submission. Kow-tow is a part of Korean greeting custom. In Korean, it is called konjul. Another is the forward part of a ship. As the bow of the ship is bulged, especially underwater part, it is called a bulbous bow. What is a bulbous bow for? It plays a role to reduce the resistance of waves or current. Linguistically, a phoneme bɔː, buck, bow, bow, brow means arched, curved, or bent like an arc of a circle. You can see it in words such as bow, crossbow, rainbow, elbow, bulbous bow, eyebrow, bowl, bowling, bowel, bɔːɡ, boss, button, embossing, etc. Elbow. Bulbous bow. Bowl. Bowl is correlated with bow in Korean words such as shabal, jubal, barite, etc. Bowling. Rainbow. Eyebrow. Keep your elbow L-shaped when pulling a bowstring in full. When people show that they are angry, they stand with arms akimbo. Akimbo means with the hands on the hips and the elbows bent outward at sharp angles. Literally, akimbo is derived from kenabao, which is probably related to keen bow, meaning at a sharp angle. When you stand with arms akimbo, the angle of your elbow is an acute angle. Akimbo. Acute angle. When you take akimbo pose, your elbow makes an acute angle. Generally, people shake hands as a sign of greeting or welcome when meeting. But, nowadays, because of COVID-19 pandemic, they avoid a contact greeting like shaking hands or kissing. Instead, they prefer an untacked greeting like fist bump or elbow bump. Fist or elbow bump is an informal greeting where two people touch fists or elbows, bump fists or elbows slightly. Fist bump. Elbow bump. Elbow bump, hospitable. Akimbo, hostile. When it comes to boss, most of people think, a person who exercises control or authority, such as company boss, mafia boss, union boss, etc. But boss also means a raised ornamentation, as on a belt or shield, synonym, stud. Emboss is to embellish something, such as a belt or shield, with a raised decoration, to ornament with bosses. Shield boss. A shield boss looks bulged. Wheel boss. The alphabet A is embellished by a design technique of embossing. On the contrary, deboss is to depress, as a design on a book cover, below the surrounding surface for decoration or lettering. The cover letter of journal magazine is inscribed below the surface by using a debossing design technique. The Olympic medal is decorated by using an embossing design technique, making design images stand out like an embossing toilet paper. Meanwhile, frontal bossing is an unusually prominent forehead like a bulbous bow of a ship. Frontal bossing. Bulbous bow. Violin bow. Look at a violin player on the bulbous bow. The violinist is playing the violin. Bowel and button look bulging. That is why they are so named respectively. Colon is a large intestine, a part of bowel. Literally, it is so named because it looks curled like hair curl. Look at the colon. It is very curly. Look at the button. It is bulged like a shield boss. A rainbow is a multicolored arc in the sky which appears when sunlight hits water droplets after rainstorms. Do you know why a rainbow is so named? Because it is shaped like a bow in the sky after a rainstorm. Let's make a bow with an arc or rainbow and practice archery. A rainbow is a meteorological phenomenon that is caused by reflection, refraction and dispersion of light in water droplets, resulting in a spectrum of light appearing in the sky. Look at the figure which shows how a rainbow is formed. The sunlight is refracted, dispersed, and reflected in a raindrop. As a result, a spectrum on the sky will be shown to our eyes. Rainbows always appear in the sky opposite to the sun. So, if you have your back to the sun, the rainbow will arch across the sky in front of you. Look at the rainbow which appears in the sky opposite to the sun. Rainbows represent new beginnings. Just as they occur after rainstorms, rainbows symbolize a fresh start for those who have faced new challenges. These new beginnings are seen as an anticipated journey which are full of opportunities to love and grow and achieve as planned and succeed. Let's call it a day. Next time we will study vocabulary number 7. Arrow. Stay focused on this channel. See you next time. Thank you.
Dedication. Above all, my deep thanks go to my Lord, who gave me so powerful and courageous spirit, without which, I couldn't write even the first line of this book. And then, to my better half, Sunja Kong, who encouraged me to do what I want to do and always smiled at me, though I didn't make her enjoy a happy life with a smile on her face. Finally, to my daughters, Jimin and Ji Hyun, who gave me support, and sang a praise for me in unison, all the time.
Copyright 2022 Kermejal.com, Hoyeong Park. All rights reserved. No part of this book may be used, or reproduced in any manner whatsoever, without the written permission of the author.
If you think this video is useful, please subscribe here. Thank you.